Hi there, thanks for coming back to the channel. The title for today's video is how many times should you post on LinkedIn per week? Keep watching and I'll give you my thoughts after the break. Hi there, if you're not subscribed already, today's topic, how many times should you post on LinkedIn per week? So here I am on my YouTube channel. Let's move to LinkedIn. This is my LinkedIn profile. I have around 6,000 connections. If you want to connect with me after watching one of these videos, just send me an invite and I will connect with you. I'll happily do that and extend my network and your network too. Okay, so how many times a week should you post on LinkedIn? I'm going to give a two-part answer to this. So I'm going to give you some recommendations based on the context. So first of all, let's deal with that. There are, according to LinkedIn themselves, there are over 740 million members of LinkedIn. They do not, since they've been bought out by Microsoft in 2016, they don't release figures on how many monthly active users they have, and that's always a very important metric for any social media platform. So we don't really know how many monthly active users they have, but what we do know, and I'll show you this information, is how many people post on a weekly basis. So remember there's 740 million members of LinkedIn. On a weekly basis, there are only about 3 million people who post content on LinkedIn. So that's less than 1%. So of the 740 million, there's only about 3 million posting. Now, if you're just about to start posting content on LinkedIn, then perhaps you want to ease yourself in gradually and post initially once a week and then see what the response is, and then assess from there. What I started to do, and this is why some explanation is needed. I run a content marketing agency, so of course we are posting on a more frequent basis and once a week. My strategy used to be to post every day, so that's weekdays, post 5 days a week. But now, because of the higher levels of engagement that the posts receive, I tend to post 3 times a week. And just breaking down the strategy a bit further, I would post once with marketing related content, and then I'm going to show you some of these posts in a moment. And then I have a business group called Africa Means Business, and I post relevant content for that group a couple of times a week. So all in all, I'm posting 3 times a week. If you're new to posting on LinkedIn, and most people on LinkedIn will be new to posting given those figures I gave in the earlier part of this video, then perhaps start with 1. Let me show you, I'm going to go to my profile and then show you some examples of the posts that I've posted recently. So all activity, just clicking through on all activity, and then I'm going to go through posts. Let's click on posts. Recently I've posted, so yesterday I posted, that's a share of one of my business partners, not partners but contacts, and we've done some work together, and I've interviewed her for the YouTube channel. So I posted something from her feed yesterday. I also posted in the Africa Means Business group, as I mentioned. And then last week, going back to last week, I posted what do African tech CEOs expect from the new head of the WTO, and then before that, Kenyan startup. So I'm posting, as I said, 3 times a week, and what happens is you generate lots of engagement, and so you'll get comments and you'll get likes and shares. So if you're doing that, the engagement tends to run over to 2 days. So let's imagine you're posting on Monday, you might get engagement back on Monday, but also on Tuesday. And then you post again on Wednesday. And once again, that runs into Thursday. And then you can post finally for the weekdays on Friday. And that can, your engagement, comments, shares, etc., questions, queries will come in on Friday and also on Saturday. So that's how I'm organizing my week across those 2 different areas. So posting at least once a week with marketing fundamentals content, and then a couple of times a week with Africa Means Business content. And if you have different business areas, you might want to split it up that week. You might have 3 different business areas, in which case you might want to post 3 times a week representing or from each of those different business areas. But you need to just experiment, look at the engagement. What you don't want to do is go from the one extreme to the other. So lots of people are not posting at all on LinkedIn. You don't want to go from that to 5 posts a week, and then you find that people are unfollowing you or disconnecting from you because they don't want to see all of your content. And also it's a good way of experimenting with different types of content and finding which content yields the best response. And it's not always what you think it is. So obviously video content is very well received, but also is content also very well received is content like this, which is in a sort of PowerPoint style. So that's I've seen quite a lot of effectiveness from that kind of content. So experiment with your content, commit to it, make sure you have a cohesive content strategy, and then post on brand so that your posts are relevant. Don't just start getting into general discussions about politics or anything else. Stick with your strategy and represent your brand and your organization in the best way. Find out the frequency that works best for you. It might be 3 times a week, it might be twice a week. But if you're not posting, you're missing a lot of engagement opportunities, a lot of opportunities to connect with people, and that would be remiss of you. You must take the opportunity to post on LinkedIn and have a content strategy there and deliver that. When you do, you'll find you'll get more connections, more opportunities, more partnership requests just from being active. And you know, I said at the start of this video, I'm quite amazed. It's less than 1% of people actually post on a weekly basis on LinkedIn. Be in that 1% and derive all the benefits from that. Okay, let's. I just want to go back to my profile. I just want to have a look at the number of connections I have. So I have got 6,188 followers and around 6,000 connections, and those definitely have been impacted by my content strategy. So if I hadn't been posting in the way that I've described in this video, I would have less contacts, less followers, and less engagement. So definitely post on LinkedIn. Don't be scared. Get out there and do that. People are still at home. People are still consuming a lot of relevant content for their businesses because of the pandemic. Make sure you capitalize on the opportunity while it's still there. Thanks for watching all the way through. If you've liked this information, this video, please give me a like. Click on 1 or 2 screenshots to watch another video from me. And I look forward to speaking to you next time. Thanks. And if you haven't subscribed already, thanks. Bye-bye.